2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the historic Royal Portrush Golf Club in Northern Ireland, our opening round coverage of the Open Championship starts right now. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. And Rich, this week the Open Championship has come back to Royal Portrush Golf Club in Northern Ireland. Of course, the site of Shane Lowry's dominant victory in 2019. Take us through what makes this such a demanding layout.
I think it's just the fact that this golf course is so complete. To me, this is the perfect golf course. I think it's the best golf course in the world. It's got a mixture of fun, simple, easy holes, and it's got its collection of hard, complex holes that you can't figure out the first time you play it. In fact, you can't figure it out the 50th time you play it. This golf course is absolute perfection.
Let's go out to the first hole. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Time for the second shot on the first hole. Wow, that one was just a little bit off.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. He needs this one to save par. Let's take a look at the second, a par 5.
A dog leg from right to left, a trio of bunkers down the right-hand side that you're trying to avoid. From there, second shot goes into a very narrow gap, which leaves you a third shot back up the hill to a green that's slim in size but deep from back to front. A big zone on the left-hand side, a low area that you want to avoid at all costs.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Well, there's some excitement going on elsewhere.
Well, Beamer, here we are at the Open Championship, the oldest event in golf. Why is this event so special to so many people?
Because it brings in players from all over the world, unlike any other tournament, Andrew. You got players from Asia, Australia, India, the South America. It's just like it's a worldly event. And it's really the first tournament that I remember seeing players from each and every country, and not just watching them, but celebrating them. And I thought that was pretty amazing. And so I got to watch the Open Championship as a youngster and was always intrigued by the size of the crowds, but more about the players who you might not have ever heard of because of where they played and grew up. But I also learned really quickly that these guys can flat out play, and it's shown that throughout the years as golf has developed and now become a bigger entity around the world.
Okay, here we are again, back live. 5 feet to the cup. And it drops for eagle. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here's a look at the third hole of par 3.
Distance control is of the utmost importance on this shortish par 3.
This is a 9-iron on the way. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Rich, take us through the 4th hole.
A couple of menacing bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot is of the utmost importance if you want to make birdie.
Nice. This one hit the fast lane.
Not a bad result right there. This shot from about 190 yards.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
Okay, that's going to play.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets it set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Good speed.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
So close. This putt from 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
That one drops. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
But as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
So many different ways of challenging this hole, but if the winds are favorable, give her a go.
That was wonderfully done. Standing over his second shot. Yep, that shot safely on the green. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
And that should secure the par on this one. And now at 3 under overall. The 6th is a par 3.
No bunkers surrounding this green right here, but don't let that fool you. Plenty of runoff areas on all sides of this green. Tough hole.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Don't stop now. Keep on.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. What an opportunity to make a birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Time to catch up with the Canadian Brooke Henderson.
Absolutely fantastic tee shot here.
Don't know about you, Beamer, but I would have loved to have hit a shot of that calibre. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots.
The 7th hole is a par 5.
Deep bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Second shot, you're landing it into a very narrow opening, so you got to be careful and not lose your focus. Third shot, straight uphill to a green with a bunker on front right and plenty of runoff areas surrounding it.
That's a pretty good shot right there. I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
All right, let's get right back out to the action.
Strong play, going for it.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
Ooh, that was close. And a 4-footer left.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Here's a look at the par 4 8th hole.
All the danger is down the left-hand side off the tee. If you find the fairway, the green is flat and gettable.
A lot to like about that one. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Just needed a little bit more on that one. A short one left for par. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. The closing hole on this opening 9 is a par 4.
A menacing hole indeed. Usually plays right back into the teeth of the wind.
And not the right touch. That was really well played. He's got this putt for birdie. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, this putt will start out pretty straight and then take a little left turn as it nears the hole.
That one just rolls by. Six feet remain.
This one is for par.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. The 10th hole is a par 4.
No fairway bunkers on this tee shot as it doglegs from left to right. As you turn to the right and make your way towards the green, it is a very narrow green, but with plenty of distance in it. You can make birdie if you find the right section of the green. If you do not, though, 3 putts will happen.
This one's looking pretty good. In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
This putt from 5 feet. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
This is an impossible drive back into the breeze with just a sliver of fairway to be found.
Quality shot, that one. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Just needs this one to kick right. That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt coming up is for birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole.
This is a nice reprieve after a tough stretch. Missed those bunkers down the right-hand side, and going for the green is definitely an option. Again, no bunkers surrounding this green, but some massive runoffs to the right-hand side. The left-hand side would be the best place to miss.
Wow, that was just striped.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Getting better, getting better.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. This would be a great up and down. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Hole number 13. A par 3.
Good news, it's got a massive green complex as it's dotted by bunkers all around.
opting for the 6 iron. Second shot here on the 13th hole. And he needs this to save par. So close. Just a short putt remaining here. And he'll move to 5 under after that. The 14th is a par 4.
A strong tee shot, a strong hole all around. 4 is definitely a great score here.
That's heading for the fairway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. There's highlights galore out on the course, but back at the 3rd hole, this happened just recently. Interested to take a look at this approach shot. Well, that is top shelf from Tom Kim. Okay, let's get back to the action. Putting for birdie here. Good looking putt. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
To 15, a par 4.
Finding the middle of the fairway is always a good idea, especially here at the 15th.
And now let's see what Will Zalatoris did earlier in his round.
From long range, nearly gets it to fall.
That's very well judged, that putt.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Look how high that grass is.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Right now it's 6 under. Wow, I thought that was in. 3 feet remain. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. 16, a long par 3.
16 gives me nightmares. It is a long par 3 with danger everywhere. You don't ever want to bail it out to the right-hand side and find the middle of that mound, or you'll be making 4 or worse every day of the week.
This is a hybrid. Staring down a very long putt here. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
This is a good stroke. Oh, I like the looks of this. It's got a chance, and it drops.
Currently at 7 under for the day.
To 17, a par 4.
Love this tee shot. Hit it to the crest of a mound, and from there, it's all downhill from there. I've seen players in the past, as it blows so hard sometimes, take putter down the hill for their second shots. What an incredible view standing from the top of that hill.
This one might be in the rough, needs to hold.
A tough break there, just getting into that second cut of rough.
This one a good distance away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Okay, so this one, it should move left and then come back to the right-hand side.
I like the looks of this. It's looking really good. And it just slides by. And just to finish off the par. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. The closing hole at Royal Portrush is a par 4.
Find the fairway on the left-hand side. Hit your second shot a little bit short of the green. Chip and putt for your par.
7 under for the tournament. This is pitching wedge on the way.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
Henny is greenside.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
A birdie on 18 to close out the round. Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beem, Luke Elvy, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalon. Thanks for watching. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Second round coverage of the Open Championship starts now. Andrew Catalon here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we get set for this second round, our featured player is at the top of the leaderboard.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
Let's get down to the first hole. This will play nicely. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Well, Andrew, he's hitting into this elevated green. Let's see what he does.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. This one looks really good. That will definitely work. And a tap in left for par. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, a little dog leg from right to left, a host of bunkers down the right-hand side. A birdie is possible, but you're going to walk away happy with a par.
Wow, he's going to like that one. That's a good one to build momentum on. That nearly went in. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That's really a beautiful chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Time now for a par 3.
Shortest little par 3, but lots of dangers surrounding this green.
Going for less club here.
This putt left for birdie. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
He's hoping this comes back to the right.
Oh. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Challenging tee shot right here, out of bounds, comes in close down the right hand side. A couple of menacing bunkers down the left. From there, your second shot goes into an opening. Anytime the flag is placed on the left hand portion of the green, you will not be able to see the flag stick. This is a strong hole.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today. Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
trying to get to 9 under par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Opportunity here and a good-looking putt. Right on line, but just misses. A par putt tap in. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Short par 4 right here. Birdie is definitely gettable.
I think this could be it. Could be.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. That's very impressive.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
When the pin is all the way back here, hit it into the center of the green. Really difficult, challenging hole.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Outstanding approach shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently at 10 under par overall.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Big bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided off the tee at all costs. A 5 here is really good score.
Okay, that'll play. This is from about 240 yards. On the green in 2. How about that?
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Savor this. An eagle opportunity. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
So it starts out left to right, but then there's a catch. It's going to come back to the left.
3 feet to the cup. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Over to number 8. It's a par 4.
If you find the fairway off the tee, birdie is definitely a possibility.
Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Time to get back to live play. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts. That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
And that one won't find the green.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Looking to get up and down from here. A 13-footer here. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
A huge right to left swinger.
How did that not go in?
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
That's a bogey on the scorecard, and now the lead is trimmed. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind most times. Missing it down the left-hand side. The rough is nasty, and the berms are atrocious. You find the bunkers where you're going to make bogey anyways. The second shot back into the breeze. No bunkers surrounding this green, but a low spot out to the right.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
All right, the putter can come out now. This putt to get to 11 under par. Down to Hennie.
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
He's looking for this to break left. So close. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. That one drops. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Love this hole. No bunkers anywhere. Such a cool feature.
Wow, that was launched. Hennie, what can you tell us about this shot?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
A putt from 9 feet.
He's got this one for birdie.
Hennie, how tricky is this one?
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
Not enough pace on that one. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Converted from a par 5 into a par 4. This hole is brutal.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
He's got his 5th shot coming up. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt about 11 feet in distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th, a par 5.
Avoid all the bunkers with your tee shot and go find yourself a birdie.
Yeah, that one will play. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Putting for an eagle. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And now he'll move to 10 under for the tournament. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Straight down the hill, dotted with bunkers, both left, right, and center. This green chases away from you just slightly. A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
That one almost went in the hole. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here. 29 feet.
Wants to use that slope from the right to his advantage. That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
And a really difficult tee shot here. Do not hit it right in the bunker or left in the bunker. Avoid both of those, and you have a second shot that plays uphill with runoffs. Once again, going in all directions. The worst miss you could have is left in that greenside bunker.
This one looks... This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A 7-footer right here.
This for a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that'll ensure he remains in first place.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This is about a 120-yard shot.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Now this putt for birdie. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard. Now to 16. It's a par 3.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down from there.
This putt is from way downtown. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Gotta love a double breaker. Left to right to begin, then right to left at the end.
That looked good for a while. Seven feet from here. Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Difficulty here is finding the fairway, but if you can, you're going to have one of the best second shot views in all of golf.
This one is a little too far offline. Looks like it's headed to the rough.
I thought it was gonna hang on, but nope.
Here's the second on 17. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Oh, that was so close. This is a big one coming up to save par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side, as finding those bunkers is a massive no-no. From there, you're going to have a longish second shot to a green that just has one lone bunker on the right-hand side. Big sweeping mounds on the left, though, will carry it down into a low area. Anything coming up short will be on a flattish area. Pretty easy to get it up and down.
I think he likes that one. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. just missed. And now a 6-footer is left. And the finishing touch on a busy day on the course. The second round is in the books, and when you see the leaderboard, they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.